So a woman is now speaking out on social media, alleging that Jay-Z at 30 years old was trying to talk to her at age 15 during a movie premiere. Ladies and gentlemen, do the mayor a favor and go to showfacenews.com for the brand new mayor merch. Yes, wear the mayor's quotes in style all fall, all winter long. For the remainder of 2024, the mayor will be providing brand new merch each and every month. Alright, look, we have the All Champs tees out right now, as well as the Hug Your Shadow hoodies and tees. Wear the mayor merch in style only at showfacenews.com. Get your orders in, the orders ship fast. Get it right now. Everybody's buying it. Subscribe to the mayor. Please be advised, the following content is rated F for fiction, which means it's not real. This is all entertainment. It never happened. This is all satire. It's all make-believe out of the mayor's head. Enjoy.
Sipping slow, yakking the act, thinking I'm the mayor.
It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. Call me what you want, just don't call me woke. And you're not rocking with the town favorite. Showface News is Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Check it out, y'all. So apparently, Jay-Z has his first woman that's making an accusation against him. Now, this isn't necessarily a crime, but then again, you could look at it as some form of grooming. However, she is making the accusation that Jay-Z indeed tried to talk to her while he was 30 plus years old and she was only 15 years of age at the Nutty Professor 2 movie premiere back in the early 2000s. Alright, now this is going a little bit viral, right? People are starting to see this story and it looks a little believable, but I'm gonna let y'all see what the story is about. I want y'all to hit the like button and share the video. Take a look. Aw, Chan. So, Jen_Janine from Instagram said that Jay-Z tried to get at me when I was 15, and at an after party I went to with my mom, and when I told him I was 15, he was even more persistent. But guess what? I wasn't an impressionable child and had sense enough to get the F on. Yeah, nope. She also says, I remember I went with my mom, who was a publicist at the time, to the after party for the Nutty Professor 2. And he was there because his song Hey Poppy was on the soundtrack. I remember walking to the dance floor and he was leaned against the wall. When I walked past him, he asked me, "Who are you looking for?" And I'm like, "Why?" He then proceeds to ask me for my phone number and I'm like, "Nah, I'm 15. And after I told him that, he laughed and was like, "So I can't get your number?" When I tell you I walked off so damn fast. Like, sir, you're damn near 30. The F is wrong. Shaking my head. So yeah, I mean, this is a very interesting story that this woman has put out here right now. It is incredibly believable based on the details of everything, right? Who would specifically pinpoint out all that information, all right, and be a so-called liar, right? You just got to think for a second. But then again, people are incredibly manipulative, right? Now, this is not to deny the girl's story or downplay the story, because it very much could be real, all right? We don't know what happened, okay? But it's very interesting that those details were mentioned and they do look, to be believable. I'm just gonna say that, all right? It's pretty suspicious. It's pretty weird encounter if it did happen. And honestly, this isn't really something that you can build off of to make a case against Jay-Z. This is all an accusation about something that went nowhere, thankfully, all right, if it did go down at all, okay? We have to be very careful where we do, take these stories, especially if you're a content creator. We have to be careful what we do with these stories, because people will often use this as law, as fact, and you know what happens after that, right? Yeah, so we don't want to get into those type of situations, but this is all alleged. Like I said, we don't know what happened, okay? The fact of the matter is this, though. The fact of the matter is that this definitely a problem in Hollywood, is a problem, in the entertainment business as a collective. And the real stuff needs to be brought out. The real stuff needs to be spoken upon, okay? That's just the fact of the matter. The real stuff needs to be put out there. Anyone that is trying to clout chase or profit off of other people's traumas, they need to be arrested. Arrest those people that lie about situations where they were victimized when they weren't, okay? Because you're not a victim and you're making the victims look bad by lying. That's what I'm gonna say, okay? Because clearly we do have some cases where these are people that are looking for a payout and had no type of, anything done to them, and they're just using the trauma of others who have had something done to them to their advantage, all right, to benefit, which is disgusting overall, because you don't care about the victim, you just in it for the money and would willingly do anything for that money. So in that case, if you're willing to do all that, all right, to get a buck, what else would you do? You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, we have to make sure we check these stories and etc. However, I can buy into this story. I can believe this story is 1,000% fact. I can believe, keyword, not saying that it is a fact, but I can believe it to be fact. Doesn't make it a fact, but the details sound very, they build a picture, they create a picture that is very much vivid, that can be like, hey, maybe he did try and do this, with a 15-year-old, perhaps. All right. Now, very specific, she mentioned the soundtrack that Jay-Z was on, because how many people actually remember the soundtrack for The Nutty Professor 2? You dig what I'm saying? Not many people remember that. Now, that movie is a classic and all, and but people don't just off the top remember a whole movie soundtrack like The Nutty Professor 2. Okay? I'm just saying. So, very interesting facts or details that she brought. But is it true? I guess time will tell. I mean, you can't really prove or disprove this unless you brought the mother along. But then again, you never know. Alright, but this could be looked at as a form of grooming. I mean, attempting to talk to a minor is still basically a crime. Alright, to be honest, it still is. Like, it's a form of grooming if you have those types of intents with a minor, if we're being honest. Okay, so the story looks official, looks legit, but is it? Listen, that's up for y'all to judge. I mean, I know a lot of people dislike Jay-Z already, and they feel as though he's done some heinous things, and maybe he has. All right, I'm not here to tell you that he didn't. All right, however, nobody, and I mean nobody, is pressing charges against Jay-Z at this time. There are no victims claiming to be victim right now, so everything's up in the air right now. We don't really know anything yet. Okay, was he cool with someone who is considered to be one of the most evil people in the entertainment business? Yes, he was very much close to Diddy, which would automatically make you assume, hey, if he was around Diddy and he was around Diddy a lot, then he would be someone who's a participant, all right, in the nonsense. Now, crazy thing is, people are shouting about another major arrest taking place real soon of a megastar. Okay, now I don't know who that megastar might be. Okay, is it Hove? I don't know, but please be advised that they are talking about there is gonna be a huge arrest happening very, very soon to someone who's huge. So I guess we're gonna see who that person ends up being, if it's happening at all. Everything is speculation. We're not really getting any real deal info as of yet when it comes to these celebrity predators, if you want to call them that. We haven't really been getting any legitimate news. A lot of these things are clickbait and speculation, and it's not really legit. Okay, the only thing that's been legit thus far was the last time you seen Tony Busby announcing, the victims and their claims and etc. about the minors that are involved in the Diddy lawsuits. Okay, other than that, we just been hearing a bunch of nonsense, to be honest. All right, until we see world news about someone like Jay-Z being arrested and etc. Everything is just for show, guys. It's just an ongoing drama or suspense at this point in time, if we're being real with the content. Not me per se, but other creators. I'm not pointing out any names or nothing like that, but you get where I'm coming from, because a lot of y'all done seen it already. You dig? So be careful what you hear. Alright, there are definitely some lunatics, some schizophrenic people out here who are out here blatantly telling lies, alright, knowing they can't be sued because they are poor. Alright, so we're in a weird place and weird time in the content world. I'm just saying. But the mayor says this. Look, hopefully, this story is alive, but if it isn't, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm just gonna keep it a G with you. I ain't gonna lie, gang, but look, Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all sharing the video. Also, make sure you join the Discord. The Discord link is always in the description. Will be in the comments. And always keep it in the chat. I ain't gonna lie. Make sure you hit the like, share the video. But gang, it's the mayor, the one and only real New York mayor, F. Eric Adams. And you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Hit the like, share the video, subscribe to Showface News now. If you're having a hard time on social media, you can't get the numbers you want, your traction is terrible, but you need to get that boost to get to where you want to be and go viral, you came to the right place, gang. You gotta holler at Drea the Virgo on Instagram because she's helping endless YouTubers get to where they want to be, get to the mountaintop right now. I'm talking about more views, more traction, more likes, more comments, cross-platforming, you name it. I mean TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, more followers, more subscribers, more money. Alright, listen, you gotta go and follow Drea the Virgo right now. Hit her in the DMs because guess what? She's loaded, alright? She's helping everybody. I mean everybody, champ. She's even helping the mayor. Yes, the mayor's getting help from Drea the Virgo. You need to holler at her right now so you can get your numbers up, right, and get to this money, get to this bag, quit your job, stop working a 9 to 5 and be a successful entrepreneur. Holler at Drea the Virgo right now. Hey, make sure y'all tap into that new LAX Gotham podcast starring LA Zone, Gangland Neem, one of the best up-and-comers in Los Angeles on the streaming platform, and New York City Zone, the real New York mayor, Showface News. It's epic. It's crazy. Make sure you tap in every Sunday. Every single Sunday, you'll see Gangland Neem live with the one and only Showface News going crazy. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. It's the mayor. Stop playing.
Danny Glover, nigga, that's the legal way.